this love thing, anybody gotta feel like a pop. For this love thing, anybody gotta feel like a sensation. For this love thing, yeah. Ooh, for this love thing, anybody got a prescription, yeah. For this love thing, anybody gotta feel like a pop. For this love thing, anybody gotta feel like a sensation. For this love thing, yeah. Ooh.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. So, morning song. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you happen to be in the world. I hope you all are doing well. Today is a Monday, and it's the start of a new work week. Of course, Sunday is the start of the week, but Monday is the start of the work week for most people. My work week never ends. Actually, I have a 7-day work week, but I get to work the number of hours that I want. So it's a good thing. So today I want to kind of talk about something that's really, really important that I think is really important. And it's about your mindset. Just want to kind of say, have you ever thought about how differently, how your day goes when you're in a good mood versus a bad mood? Remember I was talking about that Steve Harvey analogy where, you have the two forming in your head, the good guy and the bad guy. And the bad guy says, when you wake up and you say it's going to be a bad day, they go to work making it a bad day. When the good guy says, and when you say you want to have a good day, the good guy foreman wakes up and they go to work making it a good day. So it's all about mindset. It's how you are thinking at the time that you wake up or at the time that you're doing something or whatever the case may be, right? So I was just reminded of that today. Is this when you're not, quote, feeling it, then there are certain things that you shouldn't do while you're in a funky mood, because you could mess up a whole heck of a lot of things. Not only your day, but maybe somebody else's as well. So, but if you listen to everybody, all the noise around you, then you would think that you don't have the right to be in a bad mood. Yes, you do. You are a human being. Sometimes you're in a bad mood. Sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're frustrated. Sometimes you're stressed. These are just natural feelings, right? But you don't want to stay into any of those for any long period of time, because they are negative emotions and you don't want to stay in it, but you have a right to have them, because sometimes we misinterpret what people are saying when they say stay in a positive vibration. Yes, that's a very good thing, is to stay in a positive vibration, do things that are going to make your mood happier and make your mood less stressed and all that, right? But I've heard people say, well, I can't be sad or I can't be upset because it's a negative emotion. Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want, and you have the right and you have the ability and the right to change your mood anytime you want. That's a human right. That's how everybody is. You get to change that. But if you are in those types of moods, there are some things you shouldn't do, right? So you can push yourself to do things that will move you out of a bad mood. Like turn on some music, get up and dance, be happy. Just, even if you only hear it in your head. Like this morning, I had to go to the post office, and I thought, oh, I'm going to be in and out of there because, I was there when they opened. But when I pulled in the parking lot, there were 10 other cars there. Probably had the same idea. I'm like, daggone it. And they were there before me. So there was a line already. And I'm thinking, they just opened. How is this even possible? And so I started getting a little frustrated, but I said, no, you know what? It's all right. I'm going to be here. So I turned on the music in my head. There was no music going in the post office. There was no music going in my ears. I just thought of a song, and I was standing in line moving. And these people are watching me like, what is she dancing to? Because I don't see any earphones in her ears. This woman just a little bit crazy. It's okay. You can be a little bit crazy, but you're being a little bit crazy so to get you out of a funk, out of a bad mood, out of a, frustrating situation, out of that stress, so that you don't stay in it, right? So one of the things I would not go out and do while in a funky mood, I wouldn't go out and try to negotiate a big deal with someone. Like if you were trying to, say, buy a house and you were trying to negotiate the price and you were in a funky mood when you got there, that deal could go horribly wrong because, believe it or not, people's intuition kicks in, even though they don't know that it's intuition all the time, but it kicks in and they can feel how what you're projecting. It's like what they call the aura. Your aura is like, whoo, man, it's like tension. You when you're in a room and there's people like sitting there that are mad at each other, don't you feel that? Don't you feel that tension all over the place? It's like you could cut it with a knife. That's what that person would feel if you're walking into this negotiation with a funky attitude. And it probably will not go well. Probably for you. Because you're not in the right frame of mind to do it. Now, I was listening to a really brilliant young man this morning talk about trading. Like if you're doing trading, especially if you're doing it for the first time, you should not get up every morning and trade even when you're in a bad mood. Why would you do that? Because, the trading, as he said, trading is 90% mindset and 10% skill. So if you think about it and you are going in there with this funky mindset, how are you going to analyze and be patient to wait for the right moment to trade whatever you're trading? You're not. You're gonna have a funky mindset. Like if you go in and you haven't corrected your broke mindset, you're going to be trading of, oh, there's some money. Oh, let me get that. And then you might miss out on more money or you may lose. Who knows, right? So your mindset is everything in almost all situations. Now, just like in a situation where, say your child did something bad, or say you told them not to do something, they did it anyway. And now you're upset. Do you now want to start chastising that child while you're upset? Or do you want to wait till you calm down a bit? I think calm down a bit, because sometimes, when you're upset, you're yelling and you may say something degrading, or you may pop their little legs a little harder than you intended, or whatever. But now you're upset. You're not in the right frame of mind to have a good conversation with that child. And I've read things where, if you're in a bad mood and you're really mad and you start yelling at a child, it can really, depending on the age of the child, they can can really damage their psyche. Now, I'm not giving you parent advice as far as how to raise your child. Now, as far as my children are concerned, my children are grown. So, whatever I did, I did. But I'm just saying right now, especially in this day and age with all the external things that are messing up their psyche, you don't want something in the inside of your house doing the same thing, because being angry can cause you to say or do something you want to take back later. But once it's out there, you can't, even though you say I take that back, you can't really take it back. It's already out there. So if if you're angry with your child, I suggest, now you can do whatever you want, but I suggest you wait until you calm down. You let them know that no, they didn't get away with it, but I really can't talk to you right now because mommy or daddy's upset and I might say the wrong thing. So let me calm down and then we'll have a conversation. Or whatever it is that you're going to do, whether you're having a conversation, whether you're spanking their little butts, or whatever it is, calm down first, because that prevents a whole lot of things that you don't want to happen. So your mindset is extremely important in every aspect of your life. How it determines how you deal with life. If you're constantly in a bad mood, you're constantly in a funk, how are you going to think of anything positive that you want to happen in your life? You're not going to be able to do that because you're in a funky mood all the time. Think of something that brings up your spirit, that helps you to get in a better mood so that you can have things that are more effective and that are more positive in your life. Now, having a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. Now, because the fixed mindset says, oh, everything's a scam. I don't want to talk to anybody. Everything is terrible. My job is terrible. Da, 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 da. I'm not going to try anything new because I'm just fixed in my ways. That's a fixed mindset, right? But somebody with a growth mindset is somebody that, that's an interesting concept. Let me see if I can try that and see if it's right for me. You don't know anything's bad until you know it's bad. You might think it's bad, but you don't know it's bad for you if you haven't explored it, if you haven't researched it. You don't necessarily have to try everything first to know that it's bad. Research it, do some research, but keep your mind open to growing, because growing is going to help you grow in your life and help things, those positive things come to you. Now, so fix your mindset, and a lot of things that you think are not available to you, it will seem like that it is. And then once it seems like it is, your subconscious mind goes, maybe we can. Oh, well, I think we can. Oh yeah. I know I can do this. I'm going to do this. And then all of a sudden, I've done this. Yay! And I talked about this on a video on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, by the way, is called Successful Mind Power. So if you want to go and check it out, it's the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset. And you can, it's about the same thing, almost the same thing, but just know that what you think about is really important. Look at The Strangest Secret. Read the book, Think and Grow Rich. Read the book, You Were Born Rich. Read the book. I mean, all of these mindset books, like Johnny Wimbrey just has a book called Building a Millionaire Mindset, because it's all in the mind. The money is great. Once you become a millionaire, that's great, but you got to have the right mindset to keep it. Because if you were previously in a poor or a broke mindset, you're not going to keep that money. Have you ever seen all the lottery winners who go broke in like a couple of months, maybe a couple of years? Millions and millions of dollars gone after a few years. Why? Because they spent it all thinking they couldn't get more, or that they didn't have a right to it, or whatever that mindset was. But they spent it all because that was their mindset. They weren't ready to be millionaires. So get your mind right, and a lot of good things will come to you. Me with this weight loss thing, had to get my mind right first, because I've yo-yo dieted up and down, up and down, up and down for years. But in order to continue on this type of journey, I had to get my mind right first before I even started, because otherwise I would have given up. Yeah, I slowed down. But I haven't given up. I've switched over my my eating habits, what I eat and what I put in my body. So that's helping. The exercise thing every day, the whatever it is that I'm doing to improve my health on a daily basis, it's all about mindset. So even if you are on some product, say that you think it's going to help you lose weight, as long as you think it's going to help you lose weight, it will. Whether it's the product or not, it may just be you, because that's also psychological. Not all the products work the way they're advertised. It's all about mindset. It's all about helping you to believe that it'll work. And as long as you believe that it'll work, I don't care if you're taking sugar pills. It'll work for you because you believe it, and your body responds to what you believe. It does. Your body responds to what you believe, because all of a sudden you will start believing that you're going to lose weight, believing that you're looking good, and you will start doing the things necessary to make that happen. And then results. So your mindset in every area of your life is the most important thing you can possibly do. The rest of it is just physical or technical or whatever it is, but your mindset is everything. So get your mind right and do that, okay? So that's it for me today. I'm getting these things shorter and shorter, but even though I say power hour, it's just a fancy name. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a fantastically marvelous day. I will see you in my next video. But in the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, like and share, like and share, like and share. Maybe somebody needed to hear this message today. And I will talk to you later. Bye.